I never thought I'd be reviewing a 2-track EP, but here we go. The second EP, and second EP on Monstercat, from Holo. This one's called New Sky. Like I said, a 2-track is very different for me to be doing on this channel. I've never reviewed a single before, and usually 2 tracks are considered singles. This one's called an EP for some reason, because Monstercat likes to do that with 2-track singles. On the other hand, I thought this one somehow was conceptual enough to be featured in a review, and I'm going to try to make this the quickest review as I possibly can, because you would usually never see something like this outside my rapid fire reviews series, which should be coming soon, but I'm just trying to kind of sort out ratings and everything and the albums that I want to review for that one. It says 2 tracks. One that's a little bit more typical Holo, and one that's a little bit out of the park for him. Yet both of them are somehow taking on a very similar minimal style that I think is very different for him. I've loved Holo in the past. After he started releasing with Spinnin' Records and Ozla, I never thought I'd see him again on Monstercat. I was pleasantly surprised with the announcement of New Sky, and when the track finally came out, at first I wasn't really impressed with it because the first kind of thing that catches you off thinking that it's the drop sounds pretty standard for him, but then it goes into this really dark minimal section, kind of using this 8-bit synthesizer. And overall, that was probably the coolest part of the record. Of course, you get your standard swirl, sample. Overall, this one, because most of the track other than that one part is your standard Holo, that's going to be the track you're most used to. On the other hand, we've got They Just Haven't Seen It featuring the Nicholas, who's been on a couple Holo tracks, including his most recent on Spinnin' Records, Can't Forget You. And overall, this one doesn't have as big of an appearance from the Nicholas, but his vocals rather serve as kind of an addition to the track, kind of enhancing it to a point where the instrumental couldn't have brought the track emotionally. If you're going to listen to this track, I'd best suggest you go and watch the music video. I am just going to link the Spotify link in the description as usual. Overall, this one's just a really intense track, especially accompanying the music video. The drop is extremely minimal, kind of taking on more of a trap style than future bass. I didn't really even love it before I saw the music video, but kind of thinking of where the concept went with that makes me respect the track so much more, and just makes me think of this emotionally distressed woman who's just getting into the electronic music to forget about this constant feeling. And just thinking throughout this track as the different parts come in, just thinking about my own life and the kind of things I've gone through. This track is relatable for everyone. This one's probably my favorite of the 2, but I did like both of the tracks in general. I think even though this is a 2-track, this is some of Holo's best work yet, kind of stretching it into an even more experimental direction than his stuff on Spinnin' Records went, although while still kind of tying it into where his Victory EP was with Monstercat, not providing fans with too much of a drastic change, but enough that it's clear progression. I'm going to go ahead and give this EP a solid 8. Let me know what you think of this 2-track. Make sure to listen to it. The link's in the description if you haven't yet. And let me know what you think in the comments. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you later. Peace.